name is Haliegh Elizabeth Briggs. I was born on the 15th of May, 1992 in Dallas, Texas. This is my family. This is my mom, Lisa. She's an accountant. And my dad, David, works for Bank of America. My older brother, Tyler, is 23 and is a senior at A&M right now.
Hi, I'm Julie Ann Campbell, and I was born May 22nd, 1992. This is my family. My mom, Ann, is a PE coach at an elementary school, and my dad, John, is a chemical engineer for Texas Instruments. This is my sister, Angela. She's 22.
Hi, my name's Miranda K. Spin, and I was born on November 10th, 1989 in Waco, Texas.
Hi, my name is Melissa Ann Spin, and I was born on April 30th, 1993 in Waco, Texas. This is our family. Our father, Rick Spin, is an optician in Waco, and our mom, Hazel Spin, is a first, second, and third grade elementary teacher.
Hi, I'm Becca Jean Langston, and I was born on September 15th, 1992 in Houston, Texas. This is my family. My dad, Willie, is a financial advisor, and my mom, Marion. My sister's name is Laura, and she is 24. My brother's name is Will, and he's 23. This is my mom's parents, Tom and Jean Lyles. Jean Lyles' family name is Haliegh, which can be traced back for 9 generations. That's me on the far right, and John on the far left. Sorry, just kidding. That's me on the far left, and John Haliegh on the far right. John Haliegh came to America with Peter Munit on May 4th, 1626. When John and Peter came to America, Peter actually bought the land of Manhattan from Indians for what is worth $24 today. They named the port New Amsterdam, which is now known as New York. Peter and John advanced their company and colonized Manhattan. A job that John was given was to read scripture to the town every Sunday. Because John was not a minister, they could not officially start a church. But as soon as they found a minister, they started the first Protestant church in America.
Like Becca, I am also related to the founding of a church. This is my family tree. There's me on the far left, and my 4th great-grandparents, Nicholas Helfrich and Rosina Zetter, on the far right. Nicholas and Rosina immigrated to America from Germany in 1839 and helped form the St. Mary's Church in York, Pennsylvania. Their names were printed in the Diamond Jubilee program of the church, and their daughters, Mary and Catherine, were some of the first students at St. Mary's Catholic School. The attendance at the time of the school was about 40 to 50 children. I thought this was interesting because my family has a strong Catholic faith today. This is a picture of a newspaper article in the Pennsylvania newspaper published that explains the church's celebration of the Diamond Jubilee. And this is a picture of Nicholas and Rosina Helfrich's grave. On my father's side, I was able to trace my last name, Campbell, very far. Andrew Campbell was born in about 1739 in Augusta, Virginia. This is a picture of his grave. One interesting event that I found about Andrew was that he was an original grantee of a plot of land that was a part of the Beverly Patent in 1773. The Beverly Patent was formed in 1736 when William Beverly received a grant of more than 1,800 acres from King George II of England. The Beverly Patent was divided into home sites for the Scott and Irish settlers that came into the area, like my relative, Andrew Campbell. Today, the city of Staunton, Virginia occupies this site. Here is a map of the patent, and Andrew's name is listed smallly on it. Like I said before, I was able to trace the Campbell name back very far. I was even able to find the Campbell family crest in Ireland.
Like Julie, I was also able to find my family crest. Our family's colors were yellow and blue. which probably explains why my grandmother is obsessed with the color blue.
This is our family crest. It's the Finley side of the family. It dates our family back to the 1600s in Scotland. This is our family tree. On the far left is me and my sister, Mandy. On the far right at the top is our great-great-great-grandfather, Gustav Spin. Gustav immigrated from Germany with his parents and his 6 brothers. There are no records of Gustav's parents or ancestry because, as we found out, the Spin family name used to be Spinne, S-P-I-N-N-E, back in Germany, which, by the way, means spider.
This is the wedding portrait of Gustav and Louise Spin. This is their wedding portrait taken on November 4th, 1902. He immigrated with 6 of his brothers into the port of Galveston in Texas from Germany. All 7 of them bought plots of land in East Texas and became farmers. Previously in Germany, our name was Spin. Apparently, our ancestry had previous history of spinning in the textile industry, making cloth.
This is our mom's side of the family. In the very front row is Katie Mae Bell. In the back is her mother, Omega Spikes. This side of our ancestry can be traced back to Ireland before they immigrated to the United States in the 1800s.
This is our immediate side of the family for my dad's side. My great-grandfather's name was Richard Charles Spin, my grandfather's name was Richard Charles Spin Jr., and my dad is Rick Spin III. If either Melissa or I had been a boy, we would have been the 4th. This is a picture of Robert Cairns. He's my grandfather on my mom's side. I never got to meet him because he died 2 months before I was born from cancer. During World War II, Bob was an aerial photography pilot. They would fly over enemy territory and he would take photos of what the enemies were doing so that they could use it for tactical reasons. After the war ended, he was actually sent into concentration camps and he took photos of all of the people and the remains that were left in the camps. My mom said that when she was young that there were very few pictures of Bob because he refused to have his picture taken or touch a camera for the remainder of his life.
Haliegh here. On the far left you'll see me, and then on the far right is Lena M. Tieperman, M standing for Moorhoff, who was born in March 1847 in Hanover, Germany. She died in 1889 in Kansas at age 42, and though Ancestry.com doesn't know it, she was gored by a bull. When she died, her husband Louise married her younger sister Louisa. This ship, the Fortune, came over in 17th century with my my 17th century colonial ancestor, Clement Briggs, was born on June 14, 1587 in Surrey, England. He immigrated on the second ship, the Fortune, to arrive at Plymouth Colony in November 1621 after the Mayflower. Clement lived in Plymouth for the next 10 years before moving to Massachusetts Bay Colony. This is a newspaper article about Mary Jane Taylor Parsons, who was born in 1861 in Deer Creek, Texas, and only left the state of Texas 2 times in her entire life. She had 44 grandchildren and at age 83 had seen all but one. She had 18 grandsons in World War II in service.
This is our family ancestry. Even though we may have all come from different places, different countries, with different religions and different upbringings, we all came to A&M together and we all joined the same sorority. Isn't it funny how everything works out?